Happy Monday. Happy for some, sad for others. It is Monday, the 12th of July, 2021. So, like 30 odd million of us last night, I watched the football. I watched the Euro 2020 in 2021 final between England, our great nation, and Italia. So, first and foremost, I just want to say to our lads, to our footballers, every single one of you, well done. Because it doesn't matter the fact that we lost on penalties. What matters is the fact that you are literally the best England football team we've had for 55 years. And no one can take that away from you. Literally, you are the best we've had in 55 years, and that is fantastic. Build with Adrian, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I can just about see because of the glare. So obviously, I was gutted last night when I saw that we lost on penalties. But what I was more gutted for, there's two reasons why I'm even more gutted. First and foremost is the Italian football team. They were playing dirty underhanded tactics. I do not condone that kind of bad sportsmanship. 5 yellows. I think it was 5 yellows. 2 of which I think should definitely have been reds. It's as simple as that. I reckon 2 of those. On Grealish's knee was one of them. And Saka was dragged to the floor backwards. But you know what? Both of those, in my own opinion, whoever wants to disagree with me, you're welcome to disagree with me. That's fine. But those should have been red cards. Simple as that. And what really got my back up is when I wake up this morning and I hear on the news and I see on social media that the 3 young black players that we have that took those penalties last night were the victims of racist abuse. That pisses me off because no one, and I mean this, no one should tolerate racist abuse ever. And the thing is, if they hadn't missed those, or if they hadn't been saved, they would have been absolute national treasures, national heroes. And to me, national heroes, 100%. I heard someone say on social media earlier, I don't know who it was, but they said they're good enough to play for our country. Damn right they're good enough to play for our country. And look how young they are. He's got more talent than the majority of the country when it comes to football. Hence the reason why he's in our national football team. I squeaked a bit there. So, no, I don't condone the racist remarks and behaviour of some people. I haven't read those comments. I don't actually know what they said. I don't care for what they said, really, because what they said is irrelevant. If they're racist, they're racist. And that needs to be dealt with. It's as simple as that. It just bugs me. It bugs me beyond belief. Honestly, the best players we've had in 55 years, and then they end up getting that kind of abuse. No. I mean, Rashford, I think personally, my own opinion, the only reason Rashford missed that was because I personally think he was trying to show off a little bit. You know, if he just focused and concentrated, as opposed to as instead of being a little bit of a show off, I reckon he would have got that in. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Saka, though, I feel for him so damn bad because he literally had our last shot. All of that pressure on him. He must have felt the weight of the nation, of Europe, resting on his shoulders. And he'd done his best, he really did. But it was saved. And you know what? He gave everything. He gave his best. And that's all we can ask for. Because we know that if we can get to the final of Euro 2020 in 2021, this is a signal, this is a sign to the rest of the world that England are coming. Regardless of who our players are, regardless of where they're from, regardless of their background, their colour, their origins, their descendancy, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact is, they can play for our team. Fantastic footballers that want to play for our national team and do us all proud by going as far as they can. The Euro final, come on. That's fantastic. So, yes, I'm gutted at the fact that we didn't win, but I'm more gutted for those three young lads that had to not only have that kind of pressure put on them, but then have to deal with racist abuse towards them. I feel for them, I really do. You know, and I actually feel ashamed because I don't know who made these comments. All right, I don't know what colour they are or where they're from, but I assume that the people who gave these racist comments towards our three amazing young black footballers, I can only assume they're white, and that really sticks in my craw. It really does. Just here, I can feel it. It's horrible. It kind of makes me feel ashamed. You know, it does. But well done, lads. England's footballers, you've done us proud. You are fantastic. Now, moving on to the Italian team. I said before that they played with dirty, underhanded tactics. 5 yellows. 5 damn yellow cards. 2 of which I 100% think they should have been reds and they should have been sent off. It's as simple as that. And another thing, towards the extra time, the amount of fouls they were doing and getting yellows, you know, or falling over and injuring themselves just so they can have some time to bring on other players deliberately. Really? Oh, he's fallen over. Oh dear. Oh, we've got time to bring him off and then bring another fresh player on. Well, honestly, I reckon these are the sort of shit underhanded tactics. Just play the damn game. If someone needs to be subbed because of their performance, then sub them. If your players keep getting yellow cards deliberately in order to be subbed, don't like that. Don't like it at all. If your players keep falling over with injuries in order to take them off to bring a fresh player on, don't like that either. No, run with your gammy ankle. Simple as that. I'm sorry, but when that Italian player literally stood on Grealish's knee, I could see and feel the anguish in his eyes. His face was just enraged, and the pain he must have felt. That was horrible. I felt for the poor kid, I really did. And that weren't fair, and that should have been a red. And as for Saka being literally dragged down backwards and basically thrown to the floor, how were those 2 incidents not red cards? So I'm open for the discussion on this. So if you want to leave a comment at all, either now or at some point when this live finishes, tell me why you think. Was VAR working last night? Probably not. VAR only tends to work for the side who is in favour of the person who is manning the camera, I reckon. It's not fair. It's not fair in the slightest. VAR can be interpreted by whoever's manning that camera, basically. That's what my own personal opinion is. It's not automatic. It doesn't use radar. But it's so annoying. Where was VAR on that? It's a great question. So I would like it if UEFA would, and they're never going to see this video. So if you know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone, you know, that can see this, I would like it if UEFA would look at these incidents and give judgment on each incident for what they actually were. And I don't really want Italy to have their precious stolen title taken away from them. What I would like is for them to apologise for their dirty, underhanded tactics and the way they treated our players. That's what I want. And I would also like a fine for each one of those players which deliberately injured ours, and for that fine to be given directly, and this would be nice, to some kind of anti-racism charity or organisation. That's what I would like personally. But there we go. You know, who am I? I'm just some bloke on a little YouTube channel called Real Talk. You know, I know nothing. And the thing is I don't actually watch football very often. In fact, I only really watch football when it's England playing. It's very rare that I'll sit and watch a Chelsea game. One, because I'm always working. You know, I wasn't for a while, but obviously I'm always working. And two, I'm pretty much, if I'm not working, I'm sleeping. So, you know, the only time I got lucky really is to watch the England game last night is because I was off work. You know, but who am I? I know very little about football. I just like watching it because it's exciting. So, anyway, I'm going to say it one more time. Well done, England. Our English football team. You've done us all proud, regardless of losing on penalties. It makes absolutely no difference because you have literally done every single one of us proud. You should go to your families and be proud of what you've accomplished. You took us all the way through to the final and you lost on penalties. You know what? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. It makes no difference whether you lost on penalties or not. You did your best and you are absolutely true young lions. You are. So hold your heads up high, boys. You will get there. It will come home. I've got a fly on my face and I'll see everyone at some point later on in the week. See you later.